Nice.
Alright guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to do the wipe transitions, the zoom transitions, all the effects I had on my Why We Lose Overwatch montage video. So to begin with, what I had was a transform at the end and at the start of both clips. So I'm going to drop those on. And so for the little transition in between the clips, I grabbed some Genji dashes. So right here where the green starts to fade, down at the very end of the dash is where you want to grab for the end of the clip, and in the start you want it to grab just as the dash begins, so when you can still see the blade. For 2 frames is what I usually go for, sometimes 3. So that gives a nice little transition in. So then after adding transform, you want to click the toggle animation at the very beginning of your first, or at the very end, sorry, of your first clip. Hit that. So at the very end, you want to have it at 125 or 150, and then go back about 5 keyframes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to set that to 100. Then what you can do, if you're only doing it if you only have one transition in a clip, you can auto Bezier, but it doesn't seem to work if you have 2 transitions in a clip. So if you scale it twice, so if you go from 125 down to 100 and then from 100 up to 125 again, doesn't seem to work. And then at the very end of this one, you want to grab it, start, bring in your scale, start it at 125, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hit another keyframe, 100, select both of them, and auto Bezier. So what you'll have is, it looks like this. Makes it look nice and clean. There's 2 more effects I added, which was RSMB, and on the Pro one. So what that will do is just give you a little bit of motion blur. I'll go frame by frame so you can see. Makes it look just a bit smoother for when you're doing the transitions. And it gives it that little cinematic kind of feel. Don't know what's happening here though. Oh, it's still rendering it out. Just a little quick interject here. It was not rendering out. What you have to do with RSMB is first you need to use the transform on both clips, but then you need to nest the clips. So you right click on with both clips selected and right click and click nest, and then on the nested sequence you can apply the RSMB, and it'll get rid of this little weird orange red part in where the transform is. They just don't work well together. This might not happen for you, so if not, you don't need to nest it, but I just thought I'd put it out there for everyone to know. Okay. And then after that I added, it's a Magic Bullet plugin, it's Mojo. Added that to both clips. Made it pop. Makes it pop a lot, gives a lot of contrast. Gives it that montage kind of look. Sorry, my computer is a bit slow at the moment. And then all I did was grab the music video off No Copyright Sounds. Grab it at the drop. And then underlay that onto the video. And I'll show a preview of what it looks like. So what I then added at the corners was the misfire vignette, not the Lumetri color. That was my bad. So that just gives it a nice little dark outside to put the focus on the center of the screen. So it's actually a bit choppy at the moment, so I'll actually run and show you a little clip at the very end of this video of what it'll turn out to be like. So that's all it was. If you like So I've showed you how to add on all the RSMB, the Magic Bullet Mojo plugin, and all the wipe, or not the wipe transitions, my bad, the zoom transitions. So the next part is to the wipe transition I had at the start of my video. That has the an Overwatch montage, like disappearing behind the wall into the window kind of thing. So what you need to do is, I'm going to grab that clip if I still have it. Alright, so you want to grab the clip you had. Well, I'm going to grab the clip I had, drop it in, import the file, bring it down. So you're left with. So this is the clip I used, and I had it to where it drops in behind this window. I had the text disappearing. So what you're going to do is hit Control T, it'll bring up your new title. You don't need to name it anything. So, and then you need to, I just select all the area so I can easily move it around. I put on caps lock and Overwatch, if I can spell, montage, select everything. I used Montserrat and I used bold. I opted to where it was like that, centered it, and then I brought it down a bit to the center of the screen. Drag that over. I remember I cut it a bit short on my actual video as well, so I'm going to just cut it here. Control Shift Gate to cut every single track in a straight line down. Delete that. So you're just left with this now. So now on your video file that's underneath, you want to unlink it from your audio track, hold Alt and drag up, and you want it above your title. So you should have the video track, the title, and the video track again. So on the upper video track, you want to, so right about here, I'm going to need to start masking. So you want to go to opacity and you want to click the pen tool. Now I want to click mask path. Alright, so the pen tool is there. For some reason it won't let me select the mask path toggle animation, so I'll just do the first one anyway. So you want to click along and get it as close as possible. It doesn't need to be very accurate because there's a bit of feathering involved in the masking. I'm actually going to zoom this out a bit so it makes it easier if you actually have if you have it slightly zoomed out so you can get all the way around, and it really doesn't matter in this section because you just want it to be able to cover here. So as you can see now, only this area is visible on the upper layer, so you actually have the text is visible. So then just jump forward a couple of frames if it let me to about here, toggle this. For some reason the mask keeps going away. Okay, no, it's working and I just have to click it. Alright, so then you want to rearrange all your points to where, god damn, let me click the point, that'd be nice. I'll leave that point there and then move the second. So move your points to where you have everything in the area selected, so it masks out the text again, and then hop forward more frames. What's this keyframe here? Delete the keyframe. Come back on my mask. It's hard to grab. There we go. Then move a bit more forward. So you just want to continue doing this until, see, that's getting my way now, and that's annoying. Don't like it. Do not like it. I'm going to speed this process up a little bit so you don't have to watch me agonize over this. So at the very end, you're going to want to go back frame by frame. You're going to want to see if there's any areas that aren't masked out properly. It looks to be good so far. Yeah, there we go. Alright, at the very start, there's something up with this. Alright, so just like the mask again. Keyframe got deleted at the let's drag that down back onto my title, and then hopefully, yeah, there we go. That's perfect again. So then you're left with this kind of cool fading behind the wall into the window kind of effect. Makes it look very nice in my opinion. Alright. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a little bit of that there. There we go. Alright, so if you enjoyed this tutorial, guys, give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more content kind of like this, subscribe to this channel. And if you have any more recommendations for any videos or video games you want me to play, leave it down in the comment section down below. And I'll see you next time, guys.